Hey guys, welcome to another English commentary done by Diggity, and this is going to be an OSL match between C and Best, and I've already seen this, but I wanted to make some interesting, it's the first match I've seen on Troy, and I wanted to do some commentary on the map itself and some other things that are going to be happening in the match. C, starting in white in the upper left-hand corner, and Best going to be starting in the bottom left-hand corner in green. Usually I would say this is an auto win for C, but honestly, this map, it's kind of a wild factor. You've got the assimilators out in the field, and the assimilators, essentially, if they're destroyed, it prevents larger units from going through that gap. I'm not sure if those assimilators actually have gas underneath. I'm not sure how it works. I'm going to have to, basically, it's just going to have to, we'll have to see once an assimilator goes down. And if a single assimilator goes down, I'm not sure who can go through and who can't as far as units. And I really feel like that kind of screws Terran players. I wouldn't be surprised to see a lot of cheese from Terran players. And honestly, a lot of protoss players, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if the next 6 or 7 matches between Protoss versus Terran, because Protoss have been so aggressive with the fast expands going straight into carriers, that Terran go for very quick early production pushes, either from two factory builds or something like that. As you can see, more probes continuing to build their single pylon down. I'm surprised to put the pylon inside the base. Really, I feel like you want to put your pylon outside the assimilator section, because really it's that front door you really need to worry about defending, because if those two assimilators go down, essentially it becomes an air map for you. And I wouldn't be surprised actually if Terran players start doing that, blowing up. And as you can see, C building a barracks outside of his base. That might be to defend the two assimilators. As I was saying, he might go for a 2-barrack build and push into Best, although that's extremely risky build. You have to be very timely with that. He is in fact putting down 2 barracks, so he is going for that push. And like I was saying, I like this from C, and I think this is a smart move from C, because we'll see if Best did go for the fast expand, which has been the trend among Protoss recently. So C absolutely doing the exact perfect thing he could have done here. Going for a 2 barracks build. It's going to be very difficult for Best to fight this off. It's still going to be a little difficult for C to kind of, he's going to require some micromanagement. It's never a sure victory with this sort of thing, especially with infantry versus Protoss, because infantry very vulnerable, especially to Dragoons with range upgrade. I think range upgrade really plays a difference in that matchup, starting to produce Marines. And the other vital thing with this rush is C really needs to scout Best's base before Best scouts him. Otherwise, Best might have some options. He might be able to cancel that Nexus. He might be able to block the kind of that assimilator route. There's a couple things he might be able to do to kind of respond to this. And at that point, C would essentially be committed. So he's going to pull out. And it looks like he's pulling back across. He has a second SCV scouting out. So I think he's going to see Best's space before C sees, or I'm sorry, yeah, he's going to see Best's space before Best sees his. And as soon as he produces 2 more Marines, he's probably going to break some SCVs off the line and push up. Yeah, he sees that Nexus. Best has no clue that, just allowing a little bit of time for that Nexus to go up, and as soon as it goes up, he's going to bring his Marines in. And it's now up, and the Marines are headed in, and a couple, as you can see, probes marinating over, and it's going to be really difficult for Best to fight this off. And more SCVs coming off for the attack, and just probably going to rally the front, putting the bunker down, just out of view there. So, but Best, as you can see, getting the second gateway and the cybernetic score down, it's going to be really difficult for him to come back in this game at this point. Best, I don't think he even needs to bother with that Nexus anymore. There's nothing mining at it. He can take care of it later. If I were him, I might even think about going after the simulators to block the Zealots out. A single Zealot being produced at this point. Really, I feel like he should move into the base. Starting to move into the base now, leading with that SCV. Now that he has more reinforcements coming in, I think he was just waiting for those other 2 SCVs. Let's see if he gets another bunker down position. Probes coming off the line to try to defend here, and this is brilliant by C. I absolutely love this play. Punishing that early protection, and that Zealot getting up looks like it's going to be able to take a Marine out. Every little bit counts in the defense, and a bunker going down. C able to take, going to be able to take out a couple probes there. Got hits on probes. Didn't look like he was able to take it out. And Best, as you can see, just hurriedly trying to get some gas out so he can produce those Dragoons. And if he can micromanage those Dragoons, he might be able to pull this out. As you can see, already killed 1 Marine. Looks like he's going to get a second. Might get a third, but it's really hard to fight up. Yeah, you got to do some beautiful micromanagement with those Dragoons. Pulling the back, you got to avoid the SCVs while picking off Marines. And C looks like he took down another Dragoon. Probes coming off the line to attack the Marines once again. Looks like the probes are going to be able to take out a couple Marines. Still more units flooding in. Let's see if the 2 Dragoons come out before C gets more reinforcements in the base. Looks like he already has a bunker, though, right on the gas. Starting to attack the gas, because obviously you want to take down that gas first, so no more Dragoons are coming out, just in case that range upgrade comes out. More Marines pushing in from the bottom. It looks like Best is going to go for that gap. We'll see if he goes for the gap in a second, because what he really needs to do is he needs to stop reinforcements from pulling in. and we'll see. And repairing, there's no way he's going to take that deep down. He's going to end up losing all those probes as well. In a desperation tactic, trying to put the probes and the dragoons on that line. As you can see, trying to move out, and those dragoons are just going to get slaughtered right there. Those 4 Marines should be able to take at least one of them, and microing a little bit, so he's able to take out 2 Marines. But yeah, dragoon falling back. So Best losing this game to C. C doing exactly what he needed to do. I think C was the more clever player in this, knowing, and I hope this is a wake-up call for Protoss players. I hope this will tame them. I hope this will cause them to stop playing so aggressively and going straight into the fast expand, and oftentimes straight into that carrier build before they even have the 3rd expansion. I really like this play from C, and I hate to say it, hey, I was right. About that early push, and there's nothing Best can do at this point. Factory going down in the meantime, and their Best calls GG. So really fast match. Wow, under 6 minutes. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. Not much to see really, and we didn't really get to see the features of the map, but I really wanted to point out that C punishing Best for that fast expand, and I would not be surprised once again to see that a lot from Terran players on Protoss players, especially in the next couple sets of games. So anyway, this is another English commentary by Diggity. Thanks for listening, guys.